by basically tacitly giving the okay to these people to continue doing this. Do you want to go down that road?
And Lionel, it wasn't even applause. President Biden specifically got up and gave a speech where he supported the protests for Black Lives Matter and George Floyd. And those protests, of course, were burning cities, destroying businesses. And he specifically said, we need to support the end of systemic racism and these protests and support these protests. So what Americans call to arms, like, yeah, let's go and loot stores. President Biden's telling us to go and loot stores and support the end of systemic racism, whatever that specifically means under those terms. So yeah, absolutely he could have done this. So do you believe then, I guess at the end of the day, when you look at the statute, you look at this decision by the Colorado Supreme Court, does this stand a snowball's chance in hell of sticking?
Yes.
I'm
sorry to say it. You can't, how do I say this?
Call your doorbell camera company and cancel the subscription. This brand new subscription-free mini Wi-Fi camera provides more security features than traditional doorbell systems without ever having to pay for expensive installation or monthly fees, making typical doorbell cameras totally outdated. It's called Camtrix and was created by former employees of a doorbell company based in London, United Kingdom. Their innovation completely revolutionized the home security industry, already providing huge savings to delighted homeowners, totaling thousands of pounds. So major doorbell camera companies are doing their best to resist the change. After years of working as technicians for a doorbell camera,
I cannot tell you how many times when the Supreme Court will look at this great issue and focus on something, and they'll ask, for example, was this an abuse of discretion? Was this, is this in any way a violative of, I mean, who knows? But I think that the bigger picture that they're looking at right now, and by the way, keep in mind what's going on with that, and I want to make this political, but that conservative wing who have been under attack, they stole the Dobbs memo, which we still don't know who did it, and believe me, you don't need Columbo to figure this one out. You had Supreme Court justices whose lives and whose families were threatened during these. They're mad, and then now you have new attacks going after their financials. So they're now being given the opportunity to say, let's see, can we do something? Is there a way for us to completely discredit this within the parameters of the Constitution? You betcha. They're human. And aside from that, you don't need to be an expert to know this. Politics, the franchise, you want it unfettered. You want people to be able to speak. You want them to be able to go to the ballot box and make their choice, irrespective. Again, who does this? A clerk? A Secretary of State? Somebody? Does this go from